Okay, so I don't know if you heard that. It said recording in progress. So now I am being recorded. So I want everyone to take a comfortable seat, but I do want you to sit away from the back of your chair. So we're going to start with some movement and then we'll do some breath work. So the movement we're going to do is going to be some tapping and some stretching. So if you're sitting away from the back of the chair, your feet are well grounded. Your knees and your ankles are aligned. And I want you just to relax your shoulders down. You can start with the hands on your thighs. Just make sure those elbows are relaxing down. Maybe a little engagement of the core so you're sitting up nice and tall. And then as you take your inhale, feel like you can inhale with the crown of the head lifting even taller. Slight tuck of the chin. And we're going to start with big hugs. We're going to make those big hugs a little bit more than a hug. We're going to actually slap our backs gently. Let's bring the arms out wide. And we're going to crisscross our arms and slap our back and open back up again. So we're just going to inhale as we open the arms, exhale as we bring them together. You decide how wide you open your arms and how close they come together in the front. Keep your feet grounded. Watch that your knees are still lined up with your ankles. So you're stable on your chair. You're just moving your arms open and closed with your breath. All right, now we're going to switch. We're going to bring the right arm, elbow to the sky, left hand hits, open wide, and then switch. So one hand is hitting the top of the back, and the other hand is hitting the side ribs. A little bit of coordination here. Inhaling as your arms go wide, exhaling as you bring together. Again, if you cannot get the elbow over and touch the back of your body, go ahead and touch the front of your body. Just touch something that you're just bending that elbow, stretching your tricep. We'll go just maybe 1 or 2 more times each side. And then to let your arms just sort of float down again, relax them down, relax out your shoulders. And then bring the hands right in front of the chest, interlace your fingers. Look at which way you interlace them. Turn your palms away and then stretch your palms towards me. So as you stretch towards me, we want to stretch the inner wrist and deep flexion of the outer wrist. Stretch the arms, keep the shoulder blades down. Inhale the arms back, turn the palms towards your body, and then we're going to press the arms down to the left, turn your head to the right. So as you press down, maybe you're higher up, maybe your elbows stay a little bent, but you're in a slight twist, come back to the center, and then do the same thing with the other side. So you're pressing away. I still want you to get a stretch across the upper back, turn the head away. Now come back through center. Let's go left and right one more time. Left down with the hands, right turn of the head, right with the hands, left with the head. Come back to center, switch the interlace. It's going to feel weird. I couldn't even make it happen. Turn the palms away, stretch again. Same thing. Big stretch, shoulders down, flexing the wrist wherever you can go. And then inhale the arms back. This time, let's exhale to the right, turn the head to the left. And switch sides. And switch sides. One more time. Switch your sides. All right, go ahead and bring your hands down. Relax your shoulders. Check to see that you're still grounding the feet, grounding your hip bones. We're going to deliberately squish up your shoulders. And when we squish the shoulders up, as we release, I want you to release them down slowly. And I want you to make the sound of like a snake as you exhale. So I want that to be a loud sound. So let's all squish up the shoulders. You can even squish your fists. And as you release, like you're letting the air out of the tires. Let's do that again. Squinch up your shoulders. Squeeze your fists. It's not going to be a loud sound, but make it forceful, like you have a big hole in your tire. One more time, squinch up your shoulders and relax your shoulders out. Whatever you need to do, maybe shake your arms. Now we're going to do what's called dragon stretches its tail. And you've probably done this with me before if you've taken class. We're going to take the hands, both hands to the right side, a little twist to the right. Turn your head and look at your hands and bring your hands maybe right in front of your face. Then you're going to turn your hands away, flex the wrists, press your hands away, and look the other direction. What I'd like you to do when you do that is as you exhale, say, shh. So we're going to inhale, look at our hands, exhale. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, turn your head. Shh. One more. Inhale, looking at the hands. Exhale. Shh. So whatever push away is for you, I can straighten my arms. If you can't straighten, just go to where you can. We're going to twist to the other side. So the hands are on the left. We're going to inhale as we look at our hands and exhale, press away, turn your head to the right. Now you feel a stretch across the top of the right shoulder. Inhale and make that shh sound, unless it makes you dizzy. Maybe if it makes you dizzy, don't shh as loud or don't shh at all. And let's go 2 more times. Inhale and as you press away, really feel the stretch. If you need to slow this down, slow it down. Don't have to do it as many times as I'm doing it. Do what feels right for your body today. And then go ahead and bring your hands down to rest. Next, we get to do a nice massage. So we're going to take our, our whole hands and we're going to come to our necks. So the top of your neck, where your head sits on it. If you cannot reach back there, we're going to get to the shoulders. So you can go to your shoulders first. But all I want you to do is take your hands and massage your neck. Massage down from where the head meets the neck, down that neck. My husband says I have a super long neck. And when I have short hair, it looks even longer. So he likes my hair a little longer. My mom had a long neck too, so I have her neck. So we're massaging, 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 and then come around the sides of the neck. So come around towards the front, sometimes a lot of tension right here. Massage, massage, massage. And then squeeze the shoulders a little bit. And then take one hand, reach behind your neck and grab the skin of your neck like you're the mother cat picking up her baby cat. And really squinch that skin together. So really releasing out some tension in the neck. Go up and down. And then we're going to slide the hands around the side of the neck. And we're just going to smooth the hands from the middle of the neck down the side on the left or the right. I don't care what side you came down first. We'll go to the other side. So we're smoothing the hand down. And then we'll rest the hands right here on top of the chest. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. Hands come down by your sides, and we'll just do a nice flow with the arms. So we're going to sweep the arms up on your inhale to wherever it feels good. We're trying to keep the shoulders down, and then sweep them down on the exhale. Sweep them up on the inhale. Sweep them down on the exhale. One more time in this direction, still sitting tall. Crown of the head lifting, moving with your breath. Make the breath match the movement. And now we're going to come forward with the hands. So reach the hands forwards. Maybe you stop at the shoulders. Maybe you go a little higher. It doesn't matter. Just do that lift. On the inhale, exhale, arms come down. Just move within your range of motion. Getting some movement, some mobility in the shoulder joints in two directions here. All right. The next one we're going to do, we're going to start with the pinky fingers touching each other. So my pinky fingers are together in front. I'm trying to make it so you see what my hands are doing. Can you guys see that? And I have my elbows bent and I'm just resting on my chest. I'm going to take my hands now up as if I have something in my hand. I want to throw it over my head. Once I get over my head, I'll widen my elbows and press my arms out to the sides, flexed hands. Come back again, sweep under, pull your pinkies together. Scoop whatever you're scooping, maybe water, maybe chocolate, up over your head. Widen your elbows, press out your hands. So I'm inhaling as I scoop up. Exhaling as I widen and open. If your breath doesn't work that way, just keep breathing. Don't stress out over whether you've got the breath going correctly. There probably isn't a correct here. Inhale up. Last time, open wide. Wherever your arms end up, open the elbows, press away. Let the hands rest down now. We're going to rest, but I want you to still rest away from the back of the chair. Shoulders relaxing, elbows relaxing. And close your eyes. So we've moved the joints in the neck, shoulders, head, and upper body. And maybe you can really feel like you can move the breath with deeper breaths, move the breath in the body. Deepening the breath as it's comfortable for you, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, or if you want, exhale out through the mouth. Whichever one your body is asking for right now. And just notice the quality of your breath and the ease of your breath. If it is not easeful, find a way to make it easeful. Maybe it's not as deep a breath. Take a shallower breath if there's any anxiety or dis-ease with a deeper breath. Work your way to a deeper breath throughout the practice. So this becomes our centering and our grounding before we move on to more movement. All right. Blink your eyes open if they're closed. We're going to start with more movement. We're going to do facial movements with hand movements. And I did this a couple of times ago. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to get a drink of water so I can get it all back. Okay. So we're going to do 4 movements of the face, but we're going to use hand movements as well. So the first one, hands are down by your sides, and we're going to make fists and raise our shoulders like we did before, but our face is what's going to move into like a something smells really terrible. So I want you to raise your shoulders, squeeze your hands, your fists together, and make a really ew, something's terrible, and then relax it out. Let's do that again. I want to see if you guys are doing it. Funny face, and relax it out. Let's go one more time, funny face. I'm checking. I'm doing it. You guys can do it too. And then relax it out. All right, next one. I think you might like a little better because it's going to be a surprise face. So that's open in your eyes, open in your mouth. Everything gets big on your face. And I want your hands to go like this, wide fingers. All right. So big surprise. And then relax. Big surprise. Wide mouth frog. Do you guys remember that joke? Good. I see lots of wide mouths. That's a good one. All right, next one. We're going to paste a smile on our face. We're going to keep the smile pasted there while we flick each finger off the thumb 2 times. And you keep the big smile. So really exaggerated smile. Flick each finger. Hold the big smile. Keep those muscles wide. And then relax it down. See, when I talk, I can't keep my smile. So you guys got to keep smiles for me. We'll do that 2 more times. So it's hard to keep your mouth wide like that. We're using our face muscles, right? Let's do it. Big surprise. Oh, no, we're doing the we're doing the fingers. Big smile. 2 times. Oh, oh. I don't know if I ever smiled that long. If I'm smiling that long, I'm probably laughing too. All right, let's do it one more time. Big smile. Oh, you all look so happy. And then let's shake it out. Relax your face. Oh, I'm ending with a frown. I'm sorry. We'll have to do big smile one more time. So for the frown, we're going to do thumbs down and frown. And then relax it back. Frown. Takes more muscles to frown than smile. Did you know that? Hmm. Mm. It's effort. Let's end up with a smile. Let's smile and flick. Just your natural smile. You're happy. And then relax it down. Okay, that's it for face. Bring your real face back. Okay. We are going to do a few cat cows and side stretches. So we'll do our pretty much regular warm-ups for the spine now. I want you to sit pretty far away from the chair, though. I want you to sit that your sits bones are well on the chair. You're probably even further back. So not a whole lot of your thigh is on, unless you feel like you need to have that for stability. I really want you to really work on grounding your feet into the ground, the knees lined up of your ankles, grounding your sits bones into the seat, and shoulders lifted over your sits bones for our starters. So we're going to do a wave of the spine for our cat and cow. So we're going to make a C curve. And then we're going to inhale, head comes forward, heart comes forward, and we lift straight back up to seated. On your exhale, you're making the C curve and your head is dipping down. So let me go a little bit at an angle here. So I'm doing it like this. Inhaling as I come up, exhaling as I C curve my spine, sort of round it out. Again, you decide how much of a C curve and how much of a forward fold. The tiny bit of a forward fold. If you cannot do the forward fold, just lift your heart for cat, and then maybe round out your spine a little bit for cow. So you decide what is good for your back today, and we're going to keep doing a few of these. Let's do 2 more. So what you feel is starting to feel this extension and flexion of your spine. These are your healthy movements of your spine, again, within your range of motion. And then we're going to do some side stretches. So I'll face you again. Let's make sure we're at the edge of the chair. So sitting at the edge of the chair, make sure you use your core a little bit. So again, if you feel like it's too much to sit towards the edge, you can always sit a little further back, but don't be all the way back, because I do want you to use your core somewhat. The closer to the edge with sits bones on the chair, you'll definitely be using the core. So let's lift the left arm up. Right arm can hold on to the chair and keep both sits bones grounded. The left one's going to want to come up. Keep the left foot grounded. You're leaning over to the right side, stretching that left side, and do the other side. Sweep up, ground your right hip, your right foot, and your left foot. But the right foot might want to come up. Don't let it. Inhale up. Let's do 2 more of these. The last one will do a special thing. So again, you can hold the chair or let the hand dangle. If the hand dangles, it's a little more challenging. You decide what kind of challenge you want today. It's absolutely fine to hold the chair. We're stretching as we reach up, pressing down with the leg on the right as you hinge over to the left. Inhale, as you inhale up, lengthen to inhale up too. All right, now we're going to do it again. Lift the arm and we're going to side bend over. Turn your right palm up and lift it. Engage your core. Lift, 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 lift. Feel the core work. And then lower the arm back down. And then lift it up again. Keep pressing the left foot and the left hip down. They're going to want to come up. Release it down. This time when we come up, we're going to switch sides. So pull your belly in to lift yourself straight and tall. Can be elbow, your arms can be in goalposts. And same with a side bend. If your arm doesn't want to reach right up, here's your side bend, okay? Or here's your side bend. You decide what's available for your shoulder. I'll do it like this, just to show you. I'm still stretching the right side of my body as I exhale over to the side. Okay, this one now we're going to keep the left hand down, and whether the right hand is up or somewhere else, we're going to lift that left arm up and then lower it back down. Inhale to lift. Keep the feet grounded evenly. Keep the hips grounded evenly. That's where your challenge comes in. Last time, we'll inhale it up. We'll come all the way up. And then let the arms just float down. Palms can be up. Relax the shoulders. Still staying in your mountain pose. We call it mountain pose in chair, with the feet grounded, your hips grounded, your spine long as you can make it, and your neck long as you can make it. I know it's easy for me to have a long neck, but just relax the shoulders away from the ears. All right, next one. Easy twist. First, all I want you to do, be in your mountain seat. Reach your left hand across the body at a 45-degree angle, and then bring it back. And then do the same thing with your right hand. Reach across. So as you're reaching across, we're getting some gentle twisting in the rib cage area, and your obliques are getting a little work. So you don't have to have the arm at shoulder height. If you want, you can have it down here, but I want it to cross your body so that it makes you come into a twist. So the arm motion is bringing you into a twist. So the ribs are sort of passive when we're doing this as we twist. Let's go one more time to the left. And then bring your hands down, relax out whatever you need to relax out. If you need to shake out your ribs, we have another twist. This one won't be as easy. Let's take the right hand to the right thigh. And if you feel like you can twist a little bit more, you can take the back of the right hand to the outside of the right thigh. We're not letting the knees drop in. Keep the knees resisting dropping in. Take the right hand forward. Did I say right? Left hand to the right thigh, right hand forward. And now we're using our rib muscles, our intercostal muscles, and our obliques to give ourselves a stretch, a twist to the right. I'm still reaching my arm back. If you want, you can bring your hand to the chair. Turn your head, look over that right shoulder. Wherever you can look, just turn your head towards the right, maybe over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in, grow taller. And then as you exhale, we're going to sweep that arm back around. Come back to total neutral. So you see how that one we actually had to kind of use the muscles to get there? Much deeper twist. Take the right hand to the top of the thigh. Your option to take it to the outer thigh, the back of the hand. Left hand, let's sweep it up and over. If it doesn't sweep around, just get there. Just bring your hand, just bring it like this. And we're twisting the ribs now to the left. The twist is above the belly button, and our sits bones are grounded, our feet are grounded, and our knees aren't doing wonky things. Take a look over the left shoulder. If your arm is reaching back, you can look at your thumb. And then sweep that arm forward, bring your hands together, and we are going to do wide leg hip circles now. So we're going to step the feet maybe as wide as the mat. If that's too wide for you, just bring them in. We're definitely sliding to the edge of our seat. So you're safe on your chair, but I want you to be as close to the edge that sits bones are on. Hands can be right at your thighs, just resting. And I want you to bring your heart forward in a hinge from the hip crease. So you could even bring your hands to your hip crease and imagine you're hinging forward over the palms of your hands. Just go to a place that feels available. You're stretching your low back. From there, keep that straight back, hinge yourself to the right, keep the straight back, hinge back slightly, lift the heart, and then to the left. So we're making a circle with the upper body, and I'm keeping my spine long. So unlike the cat-cow movement we did, where we wave the spine, we're trying to keep our core muscles engaged and keep a nice long spine. And as we're doing this, we can switch directions. You might feel stretch on your inner thighs, depending on what direction you're going. You're trying to keep the knees over the feet. So there's a little work in the legs. And we're just opening up a little bit on the inner thighs and getting the low back a little stretch. Again, only hinge forward to where it feels okay. Maybe it's a millimeter forward and you're just sitting up and making the circle. It's fine. You decide where the circle is for you. And then meet me back in the center. Bring your legs together. Let's do a little more for the hips, something simple, but depending on you, if you cannot lift your ankle to your knee, then you can take a block, put the block on maybe a medium setting or a low setting, and turn your knee out away from the body, and you'll get the stretch on the hip that we're doing when we do this. So choose the way you want to go with your ankle and your foot, your right ankle and right foot. And here we're just going to sit and maybe hold on to the shins and grow nice and tall. So ground those sits bones, ground the left foot. If it's available to you, and this might be enough stretch, just sitting with either the foot here or the foot here. So we're stretching the outer right thigh. If you want more and you feel like it's available, we take the heart slightly forward, a little tiny bit forward. We stretch the low back a little bit more with that. And we also stretch the hip. But we don't want to hurt ourselves. So anything that is, out of your comfort zone, please just back it off. Wherever you are, take one more nice deep breath. So the breath is going to add to the stretch. And then sit back up and we'll switch to the other side. So you decide if you want the block. One side you might need a block and the other side you may not. It's very common for our hips to be different. So we're going to make that figure 4. Important that we sit nice and tall. Rest your hands where it's comfortable, that your shoulders can relax. Keep your foot flexed. Spread your toes even. Keeping the sits bones grounded and the spine tall. If you want to, you can hinge slightly forward. Think about the heart being pulled slightly forward. So it's the heart, not the head, that comes forward. Then you're feeling a little more stretch in the low back and the head. Go ahead and come on back up. Bring your foot down. And we're going to draw your right knee in. So 2 places to hold. You can hold behind the thigh as you draw your leg up. So when I'm drawing my leg up, I'm still sitting tall. I'm towards the edge of my chair, and I'm going to draw the leg up. So I have a flexion, deep flexion in the hip. And you decide how high you want to go. You could bring the hands in front of the shin and pull it up. But when you pull, if you're pulling the leg up, ground down with the left leg and grow tall as you bring the knee in. So you're not slumping back. We want to keep nice long spine, shoulders relaxed. Relax that leg down and we'll go to the other side. just pulling the knee in. So pulling the knee in for you could be under here and lifting it here. So again, flexion is different for all of us. The comfort of flexion. The more you do hip mobility, the more mobility you'll have. How about that? A genius. I'm a genius. And then go ahead and bring that down. Let's go one more time each side. One more time. Take it to where it feels right for you. Actually, this time when we do it, let's point the foot as wherever you have it lifted to. Point it, flex it, point it and flex it, and then circle it. Relax that foot down. Other side. Again, if it's here, you're holding under you can hold under the thigh. You're not lifting the leg as much. Point and flex. It's absolutely fine. Everyone's body is telling them where they need to go. And then make the circles. Both directions. And then lower your leg down. One more stretch, and then we're going to do a fun flow. And it's going to be a memory flow, which is another thing I wanted to do today. So I'm just going to take my right foot and extend it out. And it's up to you if you want to leave it lifted up. That means you're going to be working your thigh muscle. Or you just bring the right heel to the ground. You're at the edge of your seat. Toes draw back towards your face. And we're stretching our hamstrings. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. My left foot and my left knee are in the perfect alignment. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can hold the back of your chair or put your hands on your thighs. Heart moves forward. So it's not my head here. It is my heart. My core is engaged. Only if it's good for your low back, right? Just like everything. We do what feels right for us. Go ahead and bring that foot in. Hopefully you got a good hamstring stretch there. If you do it this way with the leg lifted, you're working the thigh muscles and stretching the back of the leg, but you've got to have the toes back and the heel pushing forward. I kind of like having it on the ground because I don't feel like I need right now to do anything more with my thigh. I'd rather just get the stretch in the back of my leg, but some people like to work harder, so you have that option. Again, if you want, once you've got the heel down and the toes lifted back towards your face, right foot stays grounded, you can reach for the back of the chair or put your hands on your thighs and hinge slightly forward. Don't have to hinge forward at all. You can stay like this and get the same hamstring stretch. We're just adding a low back stretch, which again is a tender area for a lot of people. So you want to be careful. And then go ahead and bring the leg in. And we're going to do a flow. Now, I've done this flow, gosh, I know I did it once with you a couple months ago. And you probably don't, you might remember, but the idea here is it's called a ladder flow. And the ladder has 5 rungs. We go on the first rung and we step off, and then we go on the first and the second rung and step off. Then 1, 2, 3, step off, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 or 5? It's 4. It's 4. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So by the time we repeat number 1 a bunch of times, hopefully you know it. Maybe you'll know number 2. They're all different moves, and they're going to be using the kinds of stretching that we just did in preparation for this. So we're going to definitely be towards the edge of our seat to give us room. I'm going to step back a little bit more so you can see what my legs are doing for sure. Let your arms just rest down by your sides. Feet are well grounded, engaging the core, mountain pose, crown of the head lifted, back of the neck long. Let's step on the first rung. It's inhaling the arms up. Maybe they go all the way up, maybe they don't. And exhaling the arms down. That's the first rung. Let's repeat it. We're going to go to the second rung now. Inhale up. Let's exhale to the sides. Let's exhale to the sides. Get that movement in. Rung number 2. Inhale up. Hinge forward. Whatever forward is for you. Keep the arms up or in goal pose. Hinge yourself forward. The heart moves forward and lift back up. Hands come down by your sides. That's easy enough, right? Let's start again. Rung number 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down to the sides. Rung number 2. Inhale, arms up. Hinge forward. Inhale, back up, arms down to the side. Rung number 3. Inhale, arms up. Draw your right knee in. You can bring your hands under or forward. Exhale, foot down, arms come back up. And exhale, left knee in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down by your sides. Okay, we did 1, 2, 3. Let's start again. What's number 1? Remember? Arms down. Number 2. Hinge forward. Come back up. Arms down. Number 3. Inhale up. Exhale, hug your knee in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hug the other knee in. Inhale up, arms down. Start again, rung number 1. Number 2. Can you remember? 1 and 2 are pretty straightforward. Number 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, other leg. Inhale, exhale. Number 4, straight leg in front as you lift your arms out. Then point your toe as you bring your knee in. Inhale the arm and leg back out again and lower down. So we got a little thigh work in there, right? Other side, inhale the leg out as the arms reach up. Exhale, draw the knee in, grow tall, point the toe. Inhale the arm up, stretch your leg back out again. Exhale down. All right, we got to go back to number 1, climbing back up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hinge forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Rung number 3, can I remember? Inhale up. Exhale, draw your right knee in. Give your shin a hug. Inhale up. Left knee. Rung number 4, do you remember? Do I remember? Inhale, right leg forward. Flex your foot, arms are lifted. Then bend your knee, flex your hip. Hug it in, point your toe. Stretch it back out again. You can always do this to the ground, doesn't have to be using the thigh. We'll do the left. Stretch that leg out. Foot is flexed, whatever you're doing. If you're at the floor, you're lifted, but then bring the knee into the chest. Stay nice and tall. Stretch it back out again and lower down. Now, rung number 5 is not going to flow, so we'll have to take time to get there. So rung number 5, we're going to bring both feet forward. By flow, I mean it's not going to be a nice even breath with everything. And then bring your hands forward. So your feet are forward, knees, heels are on the ground, hands are forward. And this is down dog in the chair. We're going to hinge slightly forward. Make sure you're still in your chair. Now let me go sideways a little bit here so you can see. So this is down dog in the chair. So you don't have to hinge forward if you don't want, if you don't feel safe, but if you do, just a slight hinge forward for down dog. And then we're going to keep the legs long. We're going to pull the hands back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades in the back, and then I'm hinging forward again. So this is a movement between down dog and cobra on the mat. So if we were doing cobra on the mat, we'd be on our bellies. Let's go one more time, down dog. Cobra on the mat, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then let's go ahead and bring our knees back together. Let's do everything now, the whole run, 1 through 5. You guys ready? Inhale up, rung number 1. What if I don't talk? I'm not going to talk. Oops, I already made a mistake. That was 3, 4, 5. Legs forward. I'm going to talk on this one. Arms forward. Flex the feet, flex the hands. Hinge yourself slightly forward. And then draw your arms back so their hands are by your ribs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then come forward again for down dog. Pull back. Arms for cobra. And then let your hands rest by your sides. Shake it out. Yay, yay, yay. You did the 5, 4. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is 5. It is 5 rungs. The way I wrote this down, I wrote 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and then the 5th thing. So I just wrote it down weird. We got through it though, right? All right. Let me look at my time. We're gonna do just a couple of moves. I don't know why that happened. So my phone just said something to me. We're gonna do a couple of moves, and they're called big moves. If anybody's watched Bob and Brad, they're online, and they have some exercises for people with Parkinson's. They're physical therapists. And a couple of these are their moves. You could do them standing, or we could do them seated. So it's up to you. If you want to stand, it's fine. I'm going to do it seated today. But what we'll be doing is we're going to use our arms, and we want to make, the idea is to make the movement as big as you can, whatever your big is. So the first movement is called Alleluia, and you're going to say Alleluia loudly as you move your arms in these different directions. This goes way back. So some of you guys have done this with me before. Some of this is new for you. So we're going to go Alleluia with the arms out, big. Bring them down. Alleluia, out to the sides and back, big. Alleluia, reach down and back, big. So those of you, it works fine, standing or sitting. Let's go again. Alleluia, say it. Down. Alleluia, big yell. Alleluia, sing. One more time. Reach, big. Get there big. Think big. That's the idea of this. Bigger than you think you can be. And reach back. And then relax it down. That was fun. Okay, next one. We're going to do, can do this standing or seated. We're going to take the same leg and the same arm and put them out to the side. So if you're standing, it's this. Seated, it's this. So we're going to do this a few times. This is what I call the Bee Gees song, Staying Alive. Reach out big, reach in, reach out big. You don't have the whole hand, relax. I was just doing this finger because I was thinking of staying alive. And reach out big, big. One side, both sides. Homolateral move. One more time. And then in. I have to move my blocks or I'll kick them all over. We'll go to the other side. Big. Pull it in. Big. You're on Broadway. And big. I don't know what you want to say. You could say something if you want. Say big. And then pull it back in. The next one is sitting at the edge of your seats. And this works really, really even better standing. It's skiing. Cross-country skiing. All right. So if you're standing, you're bending your knees and you're swinging your arms like you've got the poles in your arms, and make it big. Make it big. Make it big. Big every time. Big. You don't have to go as fast as me. As you want to go slower. I get excited when I do big. And then we'll relax it down. I have one more that we're going to do today for the time. So we used a homolateral reach. Now we're going to use cross body reach. So left hand, right foot. You can do hand and foot like that. Bring it in. The other side. Bring it in. Again, big. Fingers spread wide. Legs spread. Toes spread. Everything is big. Big breath. Are you having fun? Does anybody have a smile on their face? This is fun. How many times do you get to be super big? Okay, let's finish with an hallelujah. Inhale up, yay! And down, and then take a bow. Take a bow. Give yourself a hand. All right, a couple of yoga poses. Warrior 2, reverse warrior, and we'll do a side angle. So from the chair, we're going to turn ourselves to the right corner. And you decide how wide your legs are. You can just step them out until you get to a place that feels comfortable for your inner thighs. Grounding your feet. So I have my right leg pointed to the long side of my mat. And depending on how far out you've opened up your left leg, it might be pointing towards the short side of the mat. Take your ribs, turn them towards your left leg. So we're going to turn our ribs this way to face me, and then reach your arms forward and back. Your front arm is over your front leg. Turn your head, look over your front arm. This is warrior 2 in the chair. From here, nice big inhale and exhale. And then drop the left hand to your chair, turn the whole right arm up and sweep it up. Keep the feet grounded and right where they were, so the legs stay where they are. We're going to take the upper body and stretch it a little bit, side bend, back bend thing here. And then come back through warrior 2. Legs stay right where they are the whole time. Don't have to move the legs. It's just moving the upper body. Take your right forearm to your thigh, or maybe your hand. It's going to be a little bit of a side bend. Take your left hand to your hip. Ribs turn to look at me. And if you want, you can raise your arm up to the sky, or you can keep it down at your hip. If you want, you can actually bring your arm more over your head, but keep that left hip grounded. There's your side angle pose. Sweep that left arm back, right arm forward, return to your warrior 2. And then step the right foot into the center. And then we'll switch sides. So maybe you start with both knees towards the left side, and you're pretty much pretty well seated on the chair. And then decide by stepping your Right leg out now. How much of a V shape you want to make. It might be a baby V, it might be a big V. And we're going to turn our ribs towards the right leg. Face me. Reach your arms forward and back. So the front arm, the left arm is alongside, right over the left knee, and the other's just behind it. Turn your head, look over the left arm. Reaching forward and reaching back, grounding the feet. Warrior two. So grounding the feet energizes the muscles in your legs as well. Might even feel it up in your core. Bring the back hand down. You can hold on to the chair. Turn the whole left arm up to the sky. Reach up, reach. So you feel stretch up the left side all the way up the arm. You decide how much of a back bend you want that to be. It doesn't have to be. And then we're going to come the opposite direction. Bring the left forearm or hand to your thigh. Ribs still face me, so twist towards me. The right hand can stay on your hip, shoulder back. Or maybe you want to lift it up to the sky and start stretching that right side. And if you want to side bend over a little bit more and reach that arm over towards the left, you can do that. Use your breath. From here, we're going to wind that right arm back, left arm up, ribs still face the front leg, that right leg. Warrior two. Relax your arms down and walk your feet in and together. And go ahead and shift yourself back in the seat. So now you can go all the way back to relax against the back of your chair. So I still want you to sit tall, but you've got the support of the back of the chair and you've got more support under your thighs. So your belly will probably be more relaxed. I want you to relax the shoulders. Maybe move your head around a little bit. Make sure you can relax your neck. Tuck your chin ever so slightly. You can take your hand there, tuck it back so you feel the back of the neck go long. Hands are just resting on your thighs or maybe at your chair. And close your eyes and just breathe your natural breath. Feeling the breath as it moves in the nostrils and out the nostrils. If you're not relaxed, find a way to be more relaxed. Closing the eyes, softening the shoulders. Let your belly be soft now. Let the breath move the belly. Inhaling, you feel the belly pooch out. Exhaling, it falls back. Inhaling, the chest lifts. Exhaling, it falls back. Feel your body letting go, relaxing. And keep telling your body to relax. Keep telling your body to let go. I find that even when I'm laying on the mat in Shavasana, I have to tell myself that, and there's always more to let go of. We don't want to fall off our chair, but just allow yourself to feel like you're just sort of melting, a melting candle. I have a poem from Danaher. It's called Embrace the World. May light be born anew. in me and you. May peace reign within our hearts and gratitude frame our days with gladness and with joy. May each one of us awaken to the truth and allow the universe to use us, hearts, hands, minds, and prayers, united to embrace the world. Now start to deepen your breath, deepening the breath, maybe open the eyes up some, maybe just a little bit, maybe a lot. We do want to wake back up. And as you're opening the eyes, start to make small movements of your hands, your toes, maybe roll your wrists and ankles. And then stretch your arms out. Feel big again. So slowly get there. Maybe spread the fingers wide. If you can, reach over the head, maybe into a Y. Stretch your feet. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands down in front of your heart, palms together. Bring your thumbs to your forehead for kind thoughts, to your lips for kind words. Palm over your heart center, filling yourself with compassion, and share that out with everybody around you. Namaste, everyone.
Thanks, Diana.
You're welcome. I think I recorded. Okay.